Have you ever been hanging out with your friends, maybe playing a card game, and wanting to show off your epic card skills? And then something like this happened? Then you're in the right place, because I'm going to teach you a few epic card moves to make it look like you know exactly what you're doing, even if you don't. So stick around. Okay, so what I'm going to show you how to do is, instead of just taking a card and turning it over like this, with one hand, how to do that and turn the card over. Now, I think that's pretty epic. Alright, so pause the video, grab a deck of cards, and let's learn this. Also, a quick note, I'm going to be using my left hand, so that the video will be mirrored for you to use your right hand. Okay, so let's look at what this is going to be like. So, I'm going to take it, and just with the fingers, we're going to turn the top card over with one hand, just like that. Looks pretty cool. So, the first thing you're going to need to figure out is how to hold the deck. So, what that's going to look like is you're going to have your full fingers on one side, then your thumb on the others, on top of the deck. So, what you're going to want to do is first, just figure out how to take your thumb and push the top card over. Just one card, not a bunch of cards at once, okay? So, just take, like this, full fingers on one side, thumb on the top, and just push the top card over with your thumb, like that. Pretty easy. So, what's going to happen is you're going to push it over, and then bring it back, like this. So, figure out how to do that. And what's going to happen is you're going to push it over onto the fingers, and then bring it back, so that your fingers are separating the card from the rest of the deck. Okay, let's try it again. Pushing, and pull it back onto the deck. Have that little break. And now what's going to happen is you're going to take your middle finger, take it out from that break, and put it on top of the deck like this. So, once again, push over onto the fingers, pull it back, take the middle finger out, and put it on top of the deck. Okay, just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're in this position, and we're going to literally take so it's clipped between the middle finger and the third finger, the card is. So it's going to extend those two fingers, and as you extend the fingers, the card is going to spin around because of how it's clipped. The card is clipped. So, try it. Just go ahead and try it. Get in that position, push the card over, pull it back, get that break, and then extend the fingers. And then there's going to be this point right here where it's just going to want to fall that way. And that just might mean that you've got to use gravity and just kind of tilt your hand a little bit so that it falls back onto the pack. Whoop. Okay, so once again, you gotta push it over, give that a break, and then yeah, like you might have to tilt the hand just like that. And yeah, on to the next move. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna learn is how to not take a card deck and just set it down on a surface and then try to cut the cards like that. Sometimes it can be a bit awkward. So what I'm going to teach you how to do is just cut it like that. Just cut it like that. Take it like that. And you can even turn that into multiple cuts. Maybe even split it up into 3 or more. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's go over this. So the grip you're going to need is like this. So you're going to have your middle finger on this side, and then your thumb in the back. So middle finger on front, thumb in the back like that. And then your pointer finger will be just sitting right here. So what's going to happen is you're just going to kick a little packet off of the deck with your pointer finger. Come and grab it with your other hand and bring it to the bottom, or drop the packet on top. So, let's go over that. Got that grip? Just going to take your pointer finger, come and pull a packet off of this. Just like this. And you're kind of kicking it out to the side, which is why it's called a kick cut. Okay? Ready? Like this. and you're going to come and grab it with this hand, like this, and you're just going to bring the other packet up and drop it on top. So once again, kick, grab, bring around, and drop on top, just like that. Or you can even make it a little more snappy, like this, and instead of bringing this around and bringing it on top, you could take this packet right here and snap it down, like that. So that is how to do a normal kick cut. Now let's get into how to make it a little bit more flourishy and turn it into several cuts. So it's actually really simple if you know how to do the kick cut. All you're doing is doing it several times in a row. So you take it like this, a relatively small packet since you're going to do it again. Do the kick cut, grab it, keep it there, do a kick cut again, and then just come in along and grab it again. And you can do that as many times as you want, really. Just like that. So that is how to do a kick cut instead of awkwardly having it on the table and trying to cut the cards. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so we've gone over the one-handed top card turnover. Yes, I just made that up. So we've gone over that. And the kick cut and how to do multiple kick cuts in a row. So now we're just going to go on to learning probably the easiest thing in this video. And that is how to take a card and turn it over like that. Hey, you can't see that very well. But we're going to get into that right now. Alright, so this is really easy. You may have even figured out yourself by now. But what it's going to look like is you're going to take a card and just turn it over like that. So what you're doing is you're literally just dropping the card, but making it so it lands on the corner of the deck and flips over like that and falls on the ground. No. Okay, so once again, take the card and just let it drop, but let it drop on the corner of the deck so it flips over. You'll just have to play around with the height a little bit. You obviously don't want it too high, or else it might flip face down again. And you don't want it too low, or else it's might not flip over. Well, but yeah, so you just play around with it a little bit, and yeah, just like that. The flip review. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and share it with a friend. See if they like it, and go smash that like button. Like, yeah, just give it a tap. It really supports me, and it's a big help. And while you're down there, there's a nice red button that says subscribe on it. I want to click that too if you want to see more videos like this. So yes, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you thought of the video. And yeah, peace out.